Ever notice how so-called pro-choicers do not want you to see photos of aborted babies? True, the sight is deeply disturbing and can cause women seduced by the abortion industry to change their minds. Well, it's all blown up in the faces of family planning authorities in China, where there's no choice about the government's one-child policy. This picture, taken in late March, has started circulating on Weibo.com, a 260-member social media website in the communist country, and the reaction is not pretty. We may never know the full story of the actual child in the photo, but reports are leaking out of young women kidnapped off the street when they become pregnant one too many times. The Epoch Times tells of an incident in 2009 when the young woman fought with staff to protect her unborn child. However, a half-dozen men pushed her down on a bed and injected her with a drug to induce labor. It turns out this woman developed a massive hemorrhage and died after the procedure. As a side note to China's one-child policy, consider how the social pressure to have boys has resulted in gender-specific abortion and infanticide there. It's created an imbalance of 40 million, we'll try to put this nicely, missing girls. Yet advocates of population control point to China's pioneering efforts as an example for the rest of us. Long before he was Obama's science czar, John P. Holdren longed for a planetary regime to carry out forced abortions and compulsory sterilization. Just check out his 1977 book, Ecoscience. And recently, in an article published by the London-based Journal of Medical Ethics, Alberto Giabolini and Francesca Minerva argued that because abortion is allowed, killing a newborn should be permissible in all cases where abortion is, including cases where the newborn is not disabled. How's that for going down the slippery slope? And let's not forget America's change agent-in-chief, Barack Obama. The Washington Times reports on a telling incident in 2003 when Obama was a state senator. As chairman of the Illinois Senate Health and Human Services Committee, he voted to kill the Born Alive Infant Protection Act. The bill was intended to safeguard the lives of infants who had survived abortion. Let's remember, infanticide is not a new thing that suddenly sprang up in the 21st century. Pagan parents in ancient Israel and surrounding areas placed their offspring on the outstretched arms of Moloch, where they would roast over a fire in the idol's belly. That was to secure divine favor. But today, we're more politically correct. Parents are now sacrificing their children for personal convenience, and governments are increasingly pushing them along.